What's the word, y'all? Y'all know what it is. It's Talk Shit Tuesday. This is whatever the fuck y'all want, and I'm your host, D'Angelo. Let me get my brother on here. Joe, what's the word, champ?
What's good, man? How you feeling?
Chilling like a killer, bro. So, man, the hottest, the hottest thing in the news right now is the diddler
Diddler.
and on the trial with Cassie. Man, it's getting real sticky. They brought in yesterday. They brought in a male stripper who took the stand, and he was paid by Cassie, to have sex with her. It was like, I think he said something like 3,800 every time, and he gave some super graphic details of the what everybody been calling these freak offs.
Mm-hmm.
So he's saying that he would get a text from Cassie, and Cassie saying she wanted to fuck and get over there and all that old weird freaky dick shit. But they really building it, trying to build a case against Buddy. You know what I'm saying, and
Mm-hmm.
and put him up under the jail. And the trial, like I've been following people who've been covering the trial, man, and man, them details is super duper sickening.
Oh yeah. Well, we always knew what was you know when you do stuff like this, stuff come out, man. That I'm pretty sure you get introduced to some different stuff when you got money, man. You get introduced to some different things.
Yeah, I mean, it's like our slogan that we got from Cap.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Money make you freaky.
Oh yeah.
So these situations are like, well, just hearing the details. Um, Me myself, I haven't necessarily heard a crime yet. Even they're charging him with sex trafficking, and they put so many things under the definition of sex trafficking. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Everybody done sex traffic before. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? If you go by the strict letter of the law,
Right.
because um even if you participated in like the transportation, you can be considered a sex trafficker.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the definition of it. It got it got that boy in a headlock
Mm-hmm.
because all the things that they were saying about him, he signed up to a 10 album record deal, only released one album.
Sign who?
Cassie,
Mm-hmm.
she was on a 10 album deal, and I think she only had one album come out. He wasn't putting the music out or nothing like that. They already got a 17 year age difference, but they definitely trying to lock him up. And I'm waiting to hear the details of it because, of course, they asked her and said, was she a willing participant? She said
Right.
no. She said no.
Yeah, but see, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like the defense is going like from the first few days of what I'm hearing. It sounds like everything is going in Diddy way. You know, even though all the graphic stuff that's coming out, they trying to pay him out to be that he spearheaded all of this. And with the testimony from the stripper, He said that Cassidy was doing all the calling. Cassidy was doing the paying him. Cassidy was telling him how she wanted to get fucked and all this shit. You know, he said
Mm-hmm.
Diddy was doing saying a couple of things. He said, but Diddy was more so just in a corner, you know,
Watching.
masturbating, right, and watching and masturbating and shit. So my thing is, you know, if her her tears is not going to. I don't think her tears, of because she was on the stand today. I don't think her tears is going to help the fact that the people that's getting on the stand is basically saying she was a part of this too.
Right.
So if you was a part of this too, why is you crying? Why is you if you was making the phone calls and calling, you know because they said that the prosecutors said in the opening statements that they're going to hear that Diddy made the male stripper pee on Cassidy, but the male stripper
Right.
got up there and said that Cassidy asked to be peed on. Say she asked to be peed on, so I don't know, man. Is when you put a
Right.
case
He
together,
did say that. He did say that.
right? So when you put a case together, you it's starting to look like they should have just went after Diddy for domestic violence, or because these defense lawyers, from what I'm hearing, is chopping these doggone witnesses down one by one. Now they haven't got to Cassie yet, but I'm hearing they chopping them down one by one. Then they said
Cousin Jeff, whatever.
one of the victims is missing. One of the
Yeah.
victims then gone missing.
Yeah, man. That's definitely that's a tough one. Like, but when she took the stand today to somewhat refute or save face or whatever, she, she said that that he was he was making her do all that. He was making her reach out to that man, to the sex workers and whoever else was part of the freak off.
hmm Well, that's gonna be hard to argue, because
Hey, my cousin Jeff from Mississippi said, "What up, Joe?"
what's the word? What's the word? Um, that's gonna be hard to prove that that she's saying that he was making her do that. Unless she got some evidence of that, they just gonna go off her word. But even like the security guard dude that was at the hotel, from the video footage, you know, they 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 chew him up on the stand,
Yeah,
call him a fan, like he was taking videos of them, and he saying stuff in his statement that he says he ain't had stuff in his statement that he said on the stand today. It was just making it look like all these witnesses is unreliable.
yeah, yeah. People thinking
I think
people
I
thinking that this trial now is the way things is sounding. The sympathy part of it. They the world think this shit going bad for Diddy, but it's not.
exactly.
It is not. It
But
is
see,
not going bad for him.
the only thing that they gonna have to try to get to convict Diddy is the moral aspect of things. Them jurors, if they just sitting back and thinking like, okay, we gonna feel sorry, and they gonna go based off their feelings, then Diddy going to jail. But if you just going based off of the witnesses they got so far,
And the
it
evidence.
ain't right in the evidence. It ain't looking good because you should have just charged him with a battery, and Diddy would have been in and out of jail already. So
Right. So, what do you think? okay, because they're saying that they're gonna probably um be viewing the videos, like the footage that's was stored on phones and stuff like that.
Well, but see, I
So
think I
if they play them videos, how can you how can you tell whether that's she's being forced or not? Like,
exactly,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Where's the
Well, we know
drawn
why they
line?
playing the video. We know why they playing the videos.
Yeah. Where's the
We know
drawn
why they
line?
playing
Just
videos.
kinky
They not
sex.
right. They not. And the crazy thing is the defense came out with a opening statement saying this is not about a man's sexual preference. This is not about a man that's what he do in the bedroom. This is not about an abusive man. They charging this man with racketeering. Steerhanding a criminal enterprise. That's where they messed up at. Like it's not it's looking good for Diddy because they is chewing up everything that these people have tried to throw at Diddy, and their biggest witness is Cassidy. That's their
Hmm.
biggest fucking witness. Like that's their case. Their case is Cassidy. And the crazy thing is they have already been proven to lie already by saying that Diddy made that dude, that male stripper, that male escort, piss on her, and the male escort came on the stand and said it wasn't Diddy. It was Cassidy that asked him to do it.
Hmm.
So now they finna have to flip it and try to change it, and see what I think gonna fuck them up is when they start bringing up shit in court that don't mean shit. Like when shit don't start going their way, I just got a feeling they gonna be like, if this is this, why did he pay her off? I think that's going to come up because right now the defense, if you was doing a day count, you say Diddy 2-0 right now. Diddy up 2-0.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts. Jeff say that's what money. That's what money do for you. Hey,
But
you
that's not
gotta.
true though, Jeff. That's not true because I just feel like if they because I heard one lawyer say if Diddy if the defense walk away with just uh um what's a sex trafficking um guilty plea, like a guilty verdict,
Mhm.
that's a win. That's a win, like because he's not going to serve no time off of that.
Yes he is. If they find him guilty of sex trafficking, buddy
That
going to
carry up
jail.
to 10 years, and they say he might not even get the maximum.
Yeah, but he gonna go to jail. He gonna get some time. They not letting him. If he's convicted at this point, it ain't no settling. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Ain't no.
no, no, no. He,
You know. But
Diddy
if
Diddy
he
either going
get,
to jail for life or going to jail for a few years.
yeah, he. I'm thinking he getting. I'm thinking dude coming home.
You think so? You think he gonna get found? No, he's
I
not
think he
gonna
gonna
get
get
found.
found. I think he
He's
gonna
not
get
gonna.
found not guilty.
He's not gonna get found guilty on all of them, bro. It's not gonna happen.
I think he will.
I don't think it's gonna happen
I
because
think he will because it's unfortunate. Like, and I don't want to sound. I don't want to come off sounding like I'm in support of this nigga because I'm not. If he did it, but I'm also with the it's so many of these women do this and it be all for it be a lie and nothing comes of it for them. Nothing happens to them. I'm all for, hey, you say if a motherfucker say I did it, prove it. Prove that he did it because man, from what I'm looking at and from what I'm seeing, it just seems like he found him a freak. You know what I'm saying?
that's true.
And she was with that freaky shit, bro.
You're
Because
absolutely right.
like Cassie had a lot of money too. You know what I'm saying? Like she could have. I just don't understand how she couldn't get away from him.
I
Well,
mean, I think
if
she's
you
in
get
love with him.
if you get away from him, you may you maybe you'll lose everything. Maybe you'll lose the cars, the money, and all that type of stuff. But you get away with him if you get away from him if you want to get away from him. I don't. How can someone as high profile as him, you know what I'm saying, hold you hostage basically? Because that's what they trying to, that's what they trying to paint him with, holding a hostage. And if he did, he bogus. They put that nigga under the jail, death penalty, execute the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But if he didn't, give him a fair trial.
Hmm.
And that's part of the trial, I guess, pulling at the heartstrings, man. Um, I like you said, that stripper said, you know what I'm saying, Cassie was the one.
Hmm. And some, I heard Charlamagne them say something today. Like, I just hope everything that's gonna come out, she had this conversation with her husband, cause she's married now.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
She's actually due in a few weeks. Like
Right.
she's
With
pregnant.
baby number three. With baby number
Right,
three.
right. So my thing is I just hope she had this conversation with her husband. You know, because a lot of shit finna come out.
But he came in the courtroom today,
Yeah,
and,
they
and
say he walked out.
they escort no, they asked him to leave because they say he came in, he had a he kind of gave Diddy a mean mug. Or
Is he like a regular smo? Like he
from what I hear, bro, I'm gonna have to Google this because I actually never did Google it. They say what up C, what up C, they say that this dude was Diddy's trainer. Now I don't know if that's true. Let me Google that. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, that's kind of crazy.
yeah. If that's the case, that's crazy because that's a he been there and training Diddy, so he know what was going on with them, and they probably came together like, hey, look, let's try to get some money out of this motherfucker.
Let me see. It say he's a personal trainer, so I want to know whose personal trainer is he. But either way, man, yeah, hey, he got to be a strong man, bro.
Oh yeah, I mean, not really. I wouldn't say you do.
No, I'm saying like to sit up and I can't. Boy, I wouldn't. I'm not marrying no motherfucker that been through no shit like that.
Man, I mean, you can't judge a motherfucker off their past, bro.
What I'm saying though, Joe, I'm not necessarily judging off their past, but who wants to unpack all that baggage?
No, it ain't about unpacking the baggage. I mean, if you knew this, okay. So first of all, when she filed the lawsuit, motherfuckers must have knew something was coming. When she agreed to testify, she had to know that this stuff was gonna come out, right? So at that point, you prepare him. You know, you prepare him from what's going to come out, what's going to happen, stuff like that. Like you don't judge a motherfucker off their past, bro, because you damn near won't fuck with nobody.
Hey, that's what you saying is absolutely 100% positively not true. Like
How?
that's a cool thing to say that you don't judge anyone off their past, but in the real world,
It
you
is so.
you only could be judged off your past.
Nah,
You only could be judged off of what you do, what you've
I'm not.
done. That's what make you
I'm
who you are.
but
So,
I'm.
but no, let me land. So it like you gotta it's a personal choice, but for a man or woman to align themselves with an individual that has an extremely slutty past, you know what I'm saying, you got to be a strong motherfucker to look past that. Now
Uh,
hearing the shit that he's hearing in this courtroom, You know what I'm saying? Dude, your wife is for the streets.
Nah, I wouldn't look at it like that, bro. I mean,
I
everybody
don't
got a
see.
pass, bro.
Yeah, everybody do got
Everybody
a
got a
pass.
pass, and you know, you gotta understand that, you know, everybody got a template, bro. You know, everybody got a template. You know, of you know who fucked them the best, or who did this the best, or who taught them things and stuff like that. You know, so this a famous female. You best believe she been in some real graphic room. So you could pretty much imagine what she been through. You know what I'm saying? And you live with it. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't.
But that's a choice. It's your choice to live with
It's
it.
a choice, but if you gonna judge everybody off their past, you might well stay single. You might well not get married.
No,
Like you think you know
no, because you found
everything that
no,
you think you know everything. Like people take shit to their grave, bro. You don't
no,
know,
no, you don't. But
right?
you don't know. But the things that you do,
Right, exactly. But the things that you don't, what you gonna do
you
there?
can't do nothing about it. You can't do
Exactly.
nothing
But
about
you,
it. But the
but
things that
but
you
you
do know,
still, but the thing is whether you know it or not, you still fucking with a slut. So what's the difference?
no, that's not true. That it's
Yes, it
definitely a difference.
is.
Knowingly fucking with a slut and not knowingly is different.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
It
If a
is,
slut
bro.
is a slut, bro.
Of course.
A slut is a
But
slut.
but,
It's that
but if
simple,
you
bro.
if you knowing it, you know what I'm saying, and you willing to accept that, then kudos for you. I can't know that. You know what I'm saying? Now what you did is what you did, but me personally, I can't know it, bro.
Give me the whores as whores.
And wife them?
Huh?
You want to wife the whore of whores?
If it comes to that, you fucking right.
No,
I
no.
want to have about me personally. Give me a fun, like,
Right, I
give me
understand that.
fun, bro. Like, you can't. I don't want no prude ass. Like, come on, bro. Like,
But do you want fun? Do you want fun for you or fun for everybody?
fun for both of us.
I'm saying fun for you or fun for every
Yeah,
50,000 motherfuckers in the world.
she's not a slut when she with you. She was a slut before you. Worry about what's going on now. Don't worry about what's going on in the past.
And yeah, well, you a strong nigga, bro.
It ain't about being strong,
I
bro.
commend you. I
It's
commend
not
you for
about
that.
being strong, bro. It's not about being strong, bro. It's about, you know what I'm saying, like
It is about being
understanding that
strong, bro.
everybody have a past.
And
Like
that's
what if a motherfucker judge you off your past, bro? You'll be like, God damn, like that's crazy. You know what
hey,
I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
they got a right to judge me off my
But it's not
past.
right though. It's not right though. Like
It is.
you're
It's
not
my
that
past. That's
person.
who I am.
If you're not that person no more, why is you still getting judged?
This what made me. That's what made me who I am. Like I don't believe in.
It made you
I
who
don't
you
believe
was,
in.
but
I don't believe in that. I'm a different person. Shit.
I
You
know
know
you
what I'm
don't.
saying? I don't, bro. That's just me, and I could be
So you
wrong.
telling me you the same person you was when you was 18?
Yeah.
You
I,
are?
yeah.
You haven't grew at all.
No, no, no. I didn't say that I haven't grown, but I have the same amount. I have the same standards and morals
But that's
and respect for myself that I had when I was 18.
come on, man.
I do, bro. I'm just being real with you, and
If you still have the
I may be an
characteristics,
anomaly. I
if
may
you
be an
still have
anomaly.
the characteristics of an 18-year-old kid, that's wild. That's wild, bro. There's no
Hey Joe, where did you see? You didn't hear me say I had the same characteristics. You heard me. You heard me say I had the same set of morals and values. I
Can
don't
you hear me?
have the same. Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Joe? Here we go. Oh, Joe. Hey, Jeff. Joe, a truck driver. So that you know what I'm saying. He followed the law. He can't read the comments while he driving. That's why he ain't see it. I don't know what's up with him right now though. He bounced out. Be right back. But yeah, I all right, get the sound, Joe.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. But like I was saying though, I
So
was
yeah,
saying,
what
man,
I was saying, I don't have the same characteristics. I don't have the same characteristics of my 18-year-old self. I said I have the same morals and values. I was always a upstanding, you know what I'm saying, fella.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's some shit you did when you was 18 years old that you won't do when at the age you are now. Just like it's females out here at 18
Your
years
phone
old,
again. Your phone again, Joe.
and females out here that are 18 years old, you know, shit, goddamn, they did some crazy stuff that they wouldn't do
But
now. You know, you live and you learn, bro. I mean,
so I understand,
I
but
don't, I
like
don't, I don't,
I'm
I don't
speaking.
hold that against females, bro. Like your
I
past
understand what you're
make you who
saying.
you are. You fall in love with a woman. You know, all of that past stuff she did formed her for who she is right now as a woman. You know,
Okay,
I don't try not to judge people off their past. Not now, now
see,
me going into
hey,
a
I kind of
relationship,
made better decisions, Joe. Like I ain't did nothing in my life ever that I'm ashamed to tell anyone. Like
I
so,
have.
I'm a little. See
Hey
that? See,
man,
that's what I'm saying. I'm a little different. So
I had did some grimy shit, bro.
I only can speak. I only can speak from it from my perspective, because, and that's what I'm trying to do. Like I've never done anything that I'm ashamed to tell somebody. Like you know what I'm saying. What's the worst thing I'm gonna say I done? Fuck some ugly bitches or something? Yeah, I did. I'm not ashamed.
Nah, but that's
I
but
fucked a
that's
fat
not what I'm
girl.
saying
So,
though. But that's not what I'm saying though. Like it's not about what you are ashamed of. It's about what the person you are with will accept. And that's what I'm talking about, accepting somebody past. If you would have told your wife like, yeah, look at this chick I fucked, and she'd be like, you fucked her? What? Like, nah, I can't marry you. You'll be like, hold on, wait, what? Like,
no,
you get what I'm
that's not
saying?
what
Like,
I'm
no,
saying though, Joe. I get. See now what you saying. I agree with. I agree with you 100% with that. What I'm talking about, if you have a real bad track history. I'm not saying you have, oh, wait a minute. Wait. Hey, see no other say he agree with me. Having morals and integrity, it isn't an age thing, but that's true. It is not an age thing.
what you
Man,
mean? What
look,
you mean by
cousin Jeff say mental note. Joe likes absolute sluts.
that? No, it's not. It's not even that though, bro. It's more so you know, in life you want an experienced motherfucker. You know, it's just that
Yeah,
simple,
I dig
man.
it. You,
You know,
but
in
you could
life
be.
you don't want no motherfucking prove when you walk into a place where you pose to fucking be satisfied as a
But you want it
man.
to be discreet, though, Joe.
What you mean?
You want it to be discreet. When
Yeah,
you
she
listen,
can't
when
date
you
the
do
street
it,
having one partner, bro. She gonna be coming that bitch and have two moves. Lay
hey,
down and get up.
when you want to feel like I'm. Well, let me say, I'm speaking from my point of view. I want to feel like the shit that's happening to me is exclusive.
Get the fuck out of here.
I do.
Man, yo ass, man, look. You probably one of them guys that don't want to go in the back of the strip club after she came out with another dude. Like, no, I ain't. You just gave one dude a lap
Yeah.
dance. I ain't going back there with you now.
No, I want to be first. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
I want to be
wild.
fresh for the night, bro.
I
And
wanted to warm up, get them knees
no,
together.
no,
I want to be
I
number
don't want to
six.
after
God
she
damn
done
it.
been sweaty.
Go
I
back
don't want.
there and freshen up, baby. Go
I don't
back
want
there
her
and
to.
freshen up.
I don't want her to be sweaty and stanky. You know, I don't fuck with strippers anyway, so that I don't even do that shit. I don't want no stanky ass prostitute
No,
dancing all
no,
over me.
all I'm saying is, man, I understand that. I just feel like, you know, I if she would have, if I was Cassidy's husband and she had that conversation with me before the trial, I'd have been cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I know who I'm marrying. You think if I married Beyonce, I know Beyonce ain't did some shit that I probably ain't even fucking experienced. Like I know she have. You live with that shit, bro. You live with it. Like you the shit motherfuckers out here, like Cap said, money make you freaky, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Joe,
So
I understand exactly what you're saying, but my point is, it's a choice.
What you mean? What's a choice?
It's a choice if you gonna deal with some shit like that.
No, no, it is a choice. But all I'm saying is it's kind of fucked up to judge a motherfucker off their past and choose not to fuck with them because of a situation. And now, if a chick out here just, just getting gang banged by any old and everybody, now, yeah, I know, don't do that. You can't trust the bitch. You know what I'm saying? But if you're talking about like somebody like a Cassie or Beyonce or a Meg Thee Stallion, somebody like that. Like, goddamn, what you think they gonna do? They was fans before they was fucking celebrities. So now you become a celebrity and you around these motherfuckers that you was always fans of. What you think going to happen? You think you're going to just lose them feelings for that person?
Joe, see no other got a question for you.
What
You
up?
know what I'm saying? And lead with the fact that you a married man.
Okay.
Uh, would you date Pinky or Cherokee?
Would I date? Yes. Fuck yes.
oh, oh my
Well, you
god.
know what? You know what? Let me say this. Let me correct myself. Let me correct myself. Would I do it? Would I do it now? Like who they are now? Probably no. But when they was in their heyday, yes. But I don't like the way I don't like the way Pinky look now. Like she look
Hey
disturbing
Joe,
to me.
Joe,
What up?
he not saying he not saying what you hit. He's saying what you date.
The them at they apex, like them at they hell yeah. Yep, hell motherfucking yeah. Drive their ass to their motherfucking set too. Hell
Oh
yeah.
my god, bro.
Bro, I'm not a I used to be when I was younger a very insecure man, bro, but I'm not like that no more, bro. Like I'm like what you got? Yeah, hell yeah, I would, bro. Yeah, you it's niggas
That
out here
ain't
that's dating them hoes, bro. Like y'all gotta understand this shit. Like I'm not worried about the niggas that don't want to do. I'm worried about the nigga that she is dating. Like
just say my boy loves sluts, man. Like
no, but all everybody, bro. Like okay, tell me,
we don't
see no
like
other.
everybody slut.
Wait. See no other. Who would you date, bro? That's a celebrity. She's probably a slut. Most of us fantasize over Holly Berry. Holly Berry is a fucking slut. What are we talking about, bro? Like we talking like you ain't you.
Why is Holly Berry a slut, bro?
Nigga, you know how many fucking celebrities she done fucked? Is you serious?
Celebrities hang out with celebrities.
Exactly. So what are y'all? So if you fucking all and let's be real, don't think it's just Diddy having these fucking goddamn it freak offs. This bitch Holly Berry was fucking with Eric Benet. Like we got to be real. Like
I think she was married to him, wasn't she?
you better believe they was in some swinger parties. You best believe it. So that's
Man,
all
why
I'm
you
saying, man. Like we got to be realistic, bro. Like shit, nigga, we used to be in love with Janet Jackson. We found out Bobby Brown was crushing her until fucking goddamn it the Bobby Brown movie. And now we know she was fucking with Bobby Brown, nasty ass. Would you not? Would you gonna take back you like the Janet Jackson? Like stop it, bro.
it ain't about her fucking with Bobby. I don't think Janet Jackson is a slut, bro.
What?
I don't I don't think
Hey,
Holly
bro.
Berry is a slut.
Hey,
Like
bro.
why you think
Hey,
these
bro.
girls is sluts, man?
If you met a chick in the hood that fucked as many as niggas as they did, you'll call them a slut. You label them a slut. Just because they fucking people in their inner circle don't mean that oh that's just what they doing. No, cut it out.
But we don't got the graphic
Cut it out, bro.
details.
No,
We don't
what you
got the
what?
graphic
Why do
details,
you need
bro.
the graphic details to know that somebody a slut? Like, let's be real, bro. We like, motherfuckers gotta stop. Look, bro. Dolphins and humans are the only people that fuck for pleasure. Let's just be frank, bro. People like the fuck. You if you gonna get out here and try to find a woman that don't like the fuck, good luck. That's what happens. Beyonce could be getting slutted out right now as we speak. We don't know. We don't know. But it could be happening, bro. Like we gotta stop acting like these celebrities or these people are at normal. They just like us, bro. They the same as us. That's how I look at this shit. I don't like look at them no differently, bro. And the shit is hitting the fan now. Look. We wouldn't have thought that Cassie was a fucking wanted to get pissed on and shit like that before this shit happened. Now you calling her a
Hey, I
fucking
did.
slut.
I did because she fucked with Diddy, bro.
Okay, so what about J Lo? Is J Lo one?
Yeah,
Oh, so J Lo is a hoe now. J Lo is a slut.
yeah.
All right, get real. Come on, bro. Like we
J
gotta
Lo,
stop
J
it.
Lo, bro. J Lo a
I
slut.
bet she know other fuck with J Lo. I bet you that.
Look, J Lo is a slut, bro. And let me tell you, J Lo done had 9 husbands.
And
You know
so
what I'm
have
saying?
Holly Berry had like seven.
I don't think she had that many, but she ain't fuck with Diddy, bro. Once you done fuck with Diddy, and you know
Bro,
how Diddy get down.
nobody knew Diddy was like this until 23, bro. We gotta stop it, bro. Till these allegations came out, you didn't know what the fuck was going on in Diddy life, bro.
Hey,
You
pup.
didn't.
Hey, 50 told us this shit in fucking 2010. What are you talking about, bro?
Okay, so you didn't before then. You didn't know. Before then, you didn't know. That's all I'm saying.
That was 20 years ago.
I rather my chick fuck with Diddy
For
than
the
fuck with
last
a
20, hey, for the last 20 years, we've been knowing Diddy was a freak, bro.
man, bro.
He
Bro, you
had
gotta understand, bro.
homosexual allegations on
You
his jacket, plus
man, bro.
freaky deaky shit on his jacket for 20
All
years.
these motherfuckers did. What's name said that 50 like it in the ass?
Who said that?
Chesley Handler. She said, I mean, no, Vivica A. Fox said that shit. Like we gotta stop acting like these motherfuckers like is abnormal, bro. Like when you get money, you are introduced to shit that you never knew you that existed. That's what we have to realize. Well, I forgot who that was. I think it was Lil Fizz was doing an interview on one of these clubs, and he was like, uh, they was on tour with Beyonce and them, and Beyonce they was just eating like McDonald's and shit. And Beyonce was like, y'all got money now, y'all don't need to eat that shit. Y'all need to know what real food tastes like. He's like, that's his first time ever fucking goddamn it eating like real expensive move, fondue and all that bullshit, shit that you can't really pronounce and shit that they put on a plate and is look like it ain't gonna fill nobody up. And he said that shit really good though.
He
You know,
said he said Beyonce told him that.
yeah, they was on tour and Beyonce told him like, dude, look, y'all need to stop eating that bullshit. I'm gonna introduce y'all to some real food. And that's Beyonce took them to dinner and ordered them some real food, some real expensive food, and he was like, man, she introduced us to that stuff. But without that money, you don't be privileged to this type of living. So
Most
you
real
get that.
expensive food I heard, most real expensive
I don't
food I
remember,
tasted was nasty.
but that's you though.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
you though. I mean, that's you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's people out here that's rich that don't like that shit. But what I'm saying is you be privileged to be introduced to that type of stuff when you get money. And it's the same thing of look, sex and food is a guilty pleasure, no matter how you look at it. It's a guilty pleasure. It's you shouldn't be doing it, but you're gonna do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's a guilty pleasure, bro. And you're gonna be introduced to this world with money. It's that simple. So if you was to get money, if you was to get rich right now, filthy fucking rich, the rooms you gonna walk in, you're gonna be like, oh shit, what the fuck did I walk into?
Hey, let
Cause
me
you're gonna
tell you
be
something.
rubbing elbows with people that you never thought you'd be rubbing elbows with, bro.
So look, if I got filthy stinking rich, bro, I'm not finna fully fund a room of sex workers, watch them sleep with my girlfriend and whack off. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that, bro. I tell you that shit right now.
D'Angelo, you can say that shit now,
That's
bro.
too freaky.
You can say that shit now, bro.
I know I can say it now
But
because
you want me
look,
to tell
that
you
don't do
something?
nothing for me.
If you was to ask a crackhead when they was 15 years old, Did they ever thought they was gonna do crack because they was just smoking fucking goddamn it hash and shit like that? Did they ever think they was gonna do crack? They'll tell you no. But when you ask Bobby Brown that shit, he would have told you, nah, I never thought I was gonna do fucking crack or something like that. Because when you start getting money, you start going into different rooms and certain shit stop working. Certain shit stop working. And you're talking about Mary D'Angelo. You're talking about Mary
I'm
D'Angelo.
talking about
Of what?
young
No.
D'Angelo.
Young D'Angelo with money, you don't know what the fuck you would have did, bro.
Man, I would have
You
had
don't know. You
I would
just
have had a
said,
room. Look, I would have
let me,
had a room of 50
look,
women all for me.
yes, and then that would have got boring eventually. That would have got boring eventually. That
No,
you,
but then
hey,
I would have
look,
stopped.
hey, look, this is what I'm telling you. Having a threesome was a man's dream until they had a foursome. That's what I'm telling you. When you start doing other shit, the other shit don't make sense no more. Like, why am I having a threesome when I can have a foursome? Why do I got 10 women in my bed when I can have 50? When 50 women start getting boring, what's next? You gotta find
Hey,
excitement in your life some type of way. And
it
when you
won't
got
be. Hey,
money,
hey, Joe. It
when you
won't
got
be other
money, you can
men. It
pay
won't
for
be
it, bro.
other men bringing me
It does.
excitement.
You don't, hey, bro. You never know, bro. That's
No,
all
I
I'm
know.
saying, bro.
You don't
All right,
never know.
bro.
You never know. I know.
I'm not.
I'm
I'm
not.
not gonna sit. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I got all the answers. I'm not. But
Hey, because hey,
I
Jeff
know
said you a
one thing.
psychiatrist.
I know. Look, I know one thing, bro. I know one thing. As me as a young man, when I started off working and I was making $30,000 a year, I bought way more different shit when I make over 100. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not gonna sit up here and act like that I could just with a magic wand just be like, oh, if I got rich and I got everything to my disposal, I'm not gonna fucking feel like I want to go see what that is. I'm not gonna. I don't ever think I'm gonna be like, hey, let me go gay or something. That should have never happened. I know I'd never do that. But what I'm telling you is, as far as sexual natures in the bedroom, if I'm rich and I know I could stretch the goalpost as far as I can, I might try it. Niggas
Hey,
watch.
hey, hey,
If you,
Joe.
hey, look, this. I got a question for you. I got a question to ask you.
Joe, you a freaky motherfucker,
No,
bro.
no, I got a question to ask you. I got a question to ask you. Do you watch porno? You never
All
watch
the
porno.
time.
Oh,
All the
so
time.
you telling me you would rather watch porno on video than have that shit in front of you?
Yeah, bro. I don't want no naked.
That's
Let me tell.
basically what Diddy did. Diddy said, "Fuck having it on fucking video. I'm gonna have that shit in front of me." That's
Hey,
basically what
hey,
Diddy
hey,
said.
Joe. I don't. Let me give you two.
Ain't
Let me
no
give you two.
motherfucking way.
Let me give you
Go ahead.
two reasons why they did. That's different, bro. One,
How?
I don't want no naked men around me. Number one,
But
and
you watch
number
naked.
two.
You
Hold on,
watch
hold
girl
on,
on
hold
girl
on. Let me
porn.
finish. Yeah, I watch it all. But listen,
Okay,
motherfucker, midget porn.
okay,
God
so
damn
if
it.
you watch, so my thing to you, if you're not watching girl on girl porn, why is you watching men fuck? Why is you watching a man fuck a woman? That mean that if you could do it on, bro, you're not finishing up here. You look,
You
let me
ain't even
explain
let
something.
me
Wait,
finish.
go
You ain't
ahead,
even
go
let me
ahead,
finish.
go ahead,
I don't want to. I don't want a naked man in my presence.
go ahead. Okay.
And number two, ain't no naked. I don't want another naked man smashing what's for me. If it's for me, it's
Yeah,
for me. I don't. I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want to share right now.
you're failing to see what I'm saying. See, you're steady trying to lump Mary D'Angelo into this situation.
Even young
I'm
D'Angelo, bro.
talking
I
about
wasn't
single. It's
single
no
D'Angelo,
way
bro. I
single
wasn't involved with
D'Angelo,
orgies. I wasn't into that shit.
single D'Angelo is not with money. Man,
I
man,
wouldn't be
come
into that,
on,
bro.
bro. Man, come
If
on,
it's an
man. You
orgy,
gotta
it's gonna be
stop it,
me.
bro.
It's just me and a bunch
Man,
of people,
you
a
gotta
bunch of
stop it,
girls. It
bro.
ain't.
You gotta
I'm just
stop
not.
it, bro. Eventually, that shit get boring, D'Angelo. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, then you need to
You
find some other hobbies. Then you know what
and
I'm
that's what
saying?
he did. He brung porno in his fucking goddamn front room. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You sitting up here saying, "Oh, I don't want a naked man in front of me," but
I
you watch
don't.
porno. You
I
watch
don't want to.
porn. Like,
I
what's the
don't want.
difference?
Hey, Joe, ain't no another nigga sweat finna be
Come on,
getting all
bro.
on me like that, bro.
That male dancer said that Cassie told him, my husband is not gay. He's not going to touch you. He just want to watch us do what we do. That means Diddy brung a porn in his household. That's all he did.
Man, dude
He
said he
brung
grabbed
the
his
porn.
package though.
Now I ain't hear him say that.
Yeah, he said he grabbed his package. He didn't do it all the time, but he said he grabbed his package before.
I ain't hear him say all that.
Yeah, he said it.
I'm not. I'm all I'm saying is, bro, we don't. You never know what you will get yourself into until you in that situation. That's how I look at it, man. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm exempt from 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 the reality of what society in America does to you. You know, I'm not gonna act like I'm exempt from it. I'm not like it's easy. It's very easy for us to sit on this podcast and be like, no, we're not gonna do something until we in the middle of that situation and have to really turn that shit down.
For me personally, it wouldn't be hard for me to. It wouldn't be hard for me to do it
So you telling me right
whatsoever.
now, you telling me right now, if you was that male stripper, you would have told Cassidy, no, you're not fucking her. Like, nah, you
Hey,
walked
hey,
in
hey,
that door.
Joe.
Wait, you walked in that door. You walked in that door, and she opened that door with lingerie on and a wig, and be like, "This is not a bachelor party. You finna fuck me," and you gonna be like, "Oh no, I'm cool. I'm gonna go home."
Wait,
That
wait,
what you gonna say?
wait. Hold on. I didn't hear that question. Run that back one more
The
time.
the 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 male prostitute said he was contacted to go to their house. They was doing a bachelor party, and he said when he opened the door, it was Cassidy and some lingerie, and told him this is not a bachelor party. We finna go in my room, and we finna rub baby oil on each other, and I'm okay with whatever happens. You telling me you turning around and leaving?
If Diddy in that motherfucker,
Man, your ass crazy.
hey, that's the
Your
thing, Joe.
ass crazy.
Joe, that's the thing, man. I'm just not that. If I'm a freaky motherfucker, but it's just I only want to be me and some women, bro. I'm not. And once another nigga in around, it's weird to me
So why do you watch porn then, bro?
because I'm a nasty motherfucker.
Okay, exactly. You watch porn with men, but you selling you sitting up here saying you don't want to be around a man while he do like
I don't. I don't want
you
to. I
ain't
don't want
never
to be in his
you
presence.
and your guys ain't never smashed chicks in the same
I ain't
room.
never. I ain't. What two different chicks?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I did.
Right,
I was
all right,
young.
all right. Okay, so that was a nigga around you that was naked.
Yeah, but not. I don't. I'm not finna let. I'm not finna be in a room with another man watching me have sex with somebody else, baby oiling himself up. Hey, bro. Cassie said he made the fucking sex worker bust on her chest and then take the cum, and Diddy wanted her to rub dude nut on his nipples. That's sick.
It might be, bro. It
Yeah,
might
it
be.
is. It is. Like,
It
you know
might
what I'm
be.
saying?
But all I'm
I don't even
saying
want to. I
is,
don't want to be in. I don't
hey,
want to be
hey,
in no
hey,
shit like that.
hey, D'Angelo, have you bro? Routinely shit could get boring.
It's not never boring for me.
Routinely shit, man, stop it, bro. Man, stop it. Routine shit is boring as hell. No motherfucking way.
Well, Joe, you a freaky motherfucker, man.
Routinely, routine. Hey, see, no other. Ask the chat. Like y'all, motherfucker, like routine, like that shit. What the fuck? Like, come on, bro.
Who said anything about routine sex? What I said, exclusive, brother, exclusive. I needed to be exclusive. I don't get off on that. Wouldn't do it for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Involving another motherfucking nigga.
You're not involving them. Motherfucker just watching. So you wouldn't be a porn star then. You couldn't be a porn star.
I probably couldn't, bro.
You what? Man.
I, Joe, you could be a porn star, my nigga.
If I had the opportunity, hell yeah. Hell yeah, boy. God damn it. You
You,
wouldn't? No, you wouldn't.
I can't, bro. Like I can't just I can't perform for an audience.
Man, bro. Man, bro.
Hey, see no other. Cassie used to date Ryan Leslie. I didn't know that. I don't know a whole lot about Cassie, to be honest.
No, she fine as shit.
Man, they say dude was telling her, "Hey, don't wear your hair like that." You know what I'm saying? You look too much like a Mexican. That was fucking Diddy, man.
Hey, so,
Hey, didn't Diddy's son boink her though?
huh?
Didn't Diddy's son smash Cassie?
He did? Nah, hell no. He was too young then, bro. Nah,
No,
not in
bro.
2018. Shit.
Let me see.
That's wild.
Man,
So, hi, stop
I
wearing a
think
hair like
Diddy,
that. You look like a
bro. I
Mexican.
think
It's fucking crazy.
his son used to date her before him. I ain't sure though.
Nah, one of his sons, he was dating. Diddy did take one of his son's girls though. I remember that shit.
Hey, see no other answer to your question. He said, I wouldn't invite another person in my bedroom. However, Joe is right. You have to keep it spicy with your better half. Yeah. And hey, see, I'm agreeing with that you have to keep it spicy with your better half. I'm just about the exclusivity part of it. You know what I'm saying? I I I need to feel like this shit is just for me. Now, yeah, you got to pass and woo woo woo, but I need to be feeling like what's happening right now is only happening to me right now. It ain't gonna be happening to somebody else in another room tomorrow. I just don't
And that
see that.
matter to you?
So that's what I was gonna say. See, you don't give a fuck. You just want to be nasty whenever you want to be nasty with no rules, no nothing. You a nasty motherfucker, man.
It's not about no rules, bro. It's just that I don't judge motherfuckers off they past, bro.
I judge everyone off their past because that's what speaks. That's what speaks is what you heard about someone. Is what you did what you done in your past is what makes you who you are today. So what happened in the past 100% count. You Google me, you see that I ain't never been to jail and all that. That's my past. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never got a speeding ticket in my life. That's my past. I'm a safe driver. You know what I'm saying? That shit speaks. Your past speaks for you. You have to judge people on their past. Just the same as if a person is a habitual criminal, you probably not gonna hire him to run your business, to work with you in your business. Why? Why wouldn't you do that? Because he has a history of fucking committing crimes. That's who he is, a criminal. So that's one of the worst takes that I hear people say is don't judge someone off their past. That's all you can judge somebody
I
off
didn't,
their
I
past.
didn't, I didn't say. I'm talking about as far as like as far as relationships. You'll never be happy, bro. You'll never be happy judging somebody off their past. You can't help who you love, bro. That's just real
And
talk, bro.
I look, I agree to you with that on a certain to a certain extent. What I'm saying is though, you make the choice if you want to deal with someone who has a slutty past. And if you knowingly makes the choice to deal with someone with a slutty past, that's on you. What I'm saying is I could never, if I knew it, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't do it. And you right, everybody got a past. Everybody girl and fucked other niggas before. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like Some slutty shit been done to these chicks, bro. Like real talk, like some slutty shit, some down low slut. Like, I know I done did some slutty fucking shit to some females, some nasty shit to some females. You know
Me
what I mean?
too.
And exactly, and just to think like you see her, you see her, and you know what you did to this chick, and you see her out with a nigga, and he kissing her out of the mouth, and you be like, nigga,
Nah,
god damn,
but
like
Joe,
nigga, you just
I'm
don't
talking
know.
about I'm talking about a history of it. I'm not talking about you know what I'm saying. A good woman gonna do whatever she need to be doing to please her man. So
Exactly.
I'm not gonna hold that against her.
Nah, bro,
But
it's certain look, it's certain shit that, like you just said, right? Like you just said, and I agree. This the one thing I agree with you. You will want to think that the slutty shit that your woman does to you, she only done it to you. That's what you will want to think, right? That's what
no,
you
no,
will
no.
want to think.
I don't even
No,
care.
no, no,
I don't
no.
care
I'm
if
not
she did. I don't care if she did it to somebody else.
right.
But you can't. I don't want no motherfucker that done did it to 100 people. Nope, not me.
Hey, man, look, hey, look. I'm gonna tell the truth. If one chick done it to me, I don't give a fuck if she did it to nobody else. She a slut in my ass. It's just that simple, bro. And I don't mind them. I welcome them. Real talk. I real talk, bro. I welcome them, bro. Like I welcome a
Bro,
fucking slut, bro. I would. Like, if I wasn't married, bro, that's what I want. If I wasn't married, if I wasn't married, I want me a whore bag, bro. Like real talk, bro. Yo ass crazy laughing.
Joe, you wild as hell, man.
Real talk, bro. Like if I wasn't married, give me a whore bag, bro.
Nah, see, I
A
don't want that,
old
bro.
dirty slut on the
I
real.
don't want that. I don't want that for my main piece, bro. I don't want one with the track
But
record
your
like
main,
that, man.
bro, if you gonna lose your main piece fucking with an old slut bag, I'm telling you, the, man, look, and your girl don't stand a chance if you got an old slut bag on.
Man, most slut bags don't bring nothing else to the table, bro. You know what I'm saying? They be in a lot. Most slut bags be forced to be slut bags. You there, Joe?
Yeah, yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, most of these slut bags, most of these slut bags is be, you know what I'm saying? They be forced to be slut bags, man. You man, I can't. Hey Joe, I ain't really never heard no nigga say that, bro.
Say what?
You know what I'm saying? You love sluts and you wanna you
I
wanna
don't.
wife
It
a
ain't that I
slut.
love sluts, bro. It's not that, bro. It's basically like I just said, bro. You want somebody that's gonna satisfy your appetite.
Yes, I agree. But do she gotta satisfy everybody else's appetite to satisfy yours?
What you mean by that?
Do she have to satisfy Aaron the plumber's motherfucking appetite to satisfy yours?
Uh, if she did it in her past, I don't care. That's what I'm. That's all I'm saying. If it happened in her past, I don't give a fuck.
So
Like if
let me ask you this. And this is just an example. You know Adam 22, right?
right.
Would you would you do what he be doing? Like he be his wife was in the porn and all that shit. He would you pay? Would you be that kind of freaky where you would pay a motherfucker to dump your motherfucking wife, dump your lady?
No, no, I'm not that guy, bro. Like I like if I'm married, I want my wife to myself, right?
Yeah.
That's that. What all I'm saying is before the marriage, if she was that, I don't care. That's what I'm saying. Before the marriage, I don't care what happens, like at all. You get what I'm saying? Like before we get married, I don't care at all. Like if you told me, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like no lie, like because you can't help who you love, bro. Now if I'm married to you, I'm not finna be going in no fucking room watching another nigga fuck you. I'm not. That's not. No, I got an ego. Nah, yeah, bitch, you moan any type of differently with that nigga you did with me, I might punch you in the back of the head. I got ego. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna do that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when you exclusive with me, I want you to be exclusive with me. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But my thing, all I'm saying is if I got rich, rich, I don't know if that will change. Is what I'm saying. I don't know if I would be. I'll probably, if I got rich, I probably would be into that shit. I probably would be into watching a nigga, goddamn it. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro, cause shit'll get boring, bro.
Oh, Joe, you a nasty
Cause
motherfucker.
shit get boring, bro. Like if shit get boring,
Oh,
bro, why you think they say? Why you think they say married when
oh my
the
God.
stigma of married couples don't have sex like that, like really have sex like that?
Because it's probably true for some.
Because this shit get routinely and get boring. Let a motherfucking female walk. Let that same female that you ain't fucking that's your wife walk in the house with another fucking female on her arm and say, "Meet us in the bedroom in 5 minutes." Nigga, you gonna fucking go in there and become he man.
Jeff say, "What if her past give her a STD, Joe?"
Come on, bro. Like you talking about killing myself now. Like, come on, man. You talk. I'm talking about everything is in the confines of everything is safe in my health. Bro, you. All I'm saying is you don't know me right now, Joe. Right now, I'm not into that shit. But I haven't experienced what Diddy experienced, bro. I haven't. If it's only so many times you're gonna walk in the room with 10 different bitches and fuck the, you're gonna be like, all right, this shit is boring. I'm not. I can't even get up for this shit no more because this shit not exciting. It's going to become routinely. Then you're gonna start adding more and more and more and more and more chicks to the fucking equation, and then you're gonna be like, this shit getting boring, bro. Like, what's next? You know what I'm saying? And Diddy next was real life porn. God damn it! Like, I want a porn in my face instead of watching it.
Yeah, man. I don't. I don't think I could ever get to no shit get to that level. And bro. I really mean that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Will money change me to explore some different shit? Of course it will, but it ain't finna be that though.
Man, bro.
It ain't finna be that though. I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna just go be on some exotic vacations and you know what I'm saying. All that other shit that I can't do. You know what I'm saying? Because realistically, if I wanted to, I can get a whore and pay a escort $3,800 to uh you know what I'm saying to watch him fuck another hoe or something like that. I could do that. That shit just don't interest me, bro.
You said
It just
don't.
no hell no, that don't interest me. Jeff say you a freaky ass nigga, bro. You definitely a
It's
freaky.
not about being freaky. It's about being real, bro.
It
You
is
gotta
about
be
being
real,
freaky, Joe,
bro.
because you just said, man, I ain't gonna even lie. If I had some money, I can't say that I
I said
wouldn't do that.
exactly because I don't know. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I know what the fuck is gonna go on. I'm not gonna act like that, bro. Like I'm not.
So that's good. That's good. See what it is, Joe, is that you are and hey, look, you a man who knows, you know what I'm saying, your capabilities. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that I'm a man that know mine too. And I'm not capable of that.
I don't know, bro.
Jeff said you gonna be Diddy Pod 2 and shit.
Nah, hell no. But you don't. All I'm saying is, as a young man, Diddy. This didn't start with Diddy. Diddy is how old right now? This didn't
About
start.
55.
This didn't start with 50-year-old Diddy. This started with
This
18
started,
year old Diddy. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? This started because you remember
He loved the party,
Cameron,
bro.
right? You remember Cameron? I mean, Cameron said he went to Mace's crib and the man had dildos in the bathroom, and Cam was like, "Hey, bro, what the fuck is this shit?" And Mace was like, nah, bro, that's buddy shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
like the shit was happening then. But if you listen to even Mace stories, like 50 said, you get so much pussy where you start getting tired of that shit.
Hmm.
You get so much pussy when you start getting tired of that shit. You on the road, you could look in the crowd and I remember who was that said that? Somebody asked a singer one time, a female was like, have you ever just looked in the crowd and looked at somebody who was like, I'm gonna fuck him tonight? And they was like, no, that's a man's job because that's real shit. You on that stage and you performing and you looking out there and these women is crying over you like you put the R. Kelly did it. Hey, go get her. And the shit happens. Eventually that shit get boring. You on the stage and you famous and you damn nigga fuck any woman in this crowd if you wanted to. The chase is more so what men like more than the fucking actual thing. It's the chase.
See,
So when the
see, that's the
chase is
thing. I don't really
gone,
like the
what are you
chase.
gonna do?
I like one night stands
You
and
say what?
I don't really like the chase. Give me that shit right off the
You a
bat,
freaky
baby.
motherfucker too
I
then. One night
am.
stand shit.
I am, bro. I am. I ain't sitting here saying that I'm not. I'm a nasty motherfucker too, but I'm exclusively nasty though.
Man, bro.
Hey, see, I came up with that 3,800 because
Ain't no motherfucking
hey,
way.
that's what Buddy said. Cassie was paying him every pop. You know what I'm saying? She was giving him 3,800 every time. You know what I'm saying? She called him to come perform.
I would have came and performed every motherfucking time she called me. 3,800 to come fuck Chad.
And
Cassidy?
hey, bro, and
Hell
then
yeah.
it was
I
something
wouldn't
like
be wait.
like at a group one. You know what I'm saying? Like Diddy gave him a bag of $100 bills to pass out to people. You know what I'm saying? He just Diddy wanted him to just walk around naked, passing out $100 bills.
That nigga Diddy crazy, bro. That mom crazy.
That motherfucker nasty, bro.
Just walk around. Just walk around
With a
with
bag
a
of
bag of
hundreds.
honey with your
You know what I'm
move out.
saying?
With your move out, just giving people money. That shit wild,
That
bro.
boy different, man. Hey, just say
That's
your
wild,
morals go
bro.
out the window when it comes to sluts, but he but he understand what you're saying though.
Now my morals don't go out the window when it comes to stuff. Bro, who have morals when it comes to fucking? Nobody does. Who the fuck have you? I guarantee, hey Jeff, I guarantee you fucked a fat
Facts, I
ugly
know I
bitch
did.
before. So where was your morals then? Your morals go out the window when it comes to fucking, bro. Like so my morals don't leave like it, you don't have morals when it comes to when your little head think better than your big head. It don't. You know what I'm saying? So the morals go out the window every time. Shit,
My shit ain't going out the window, man.
man. Yo, I just said they went out the window when you fucked the fat ugly bitch.
I don't
You
got the
probably as soon as you
but I
left that
don't got
motherfucker,
the hey bro.
you were like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, oh my god, bro. You know, I told somebody the other day. I told motherfucker this the other day. I said, do men get to a point in their life where they feel like, man, I'm too good to fuck that bitch. Like, I'm not fucking. What the fuck? I know. Hell no. I'm not even finna go there with her, right? So if you could get there, I'm pretty sure it was points in your life where you was in a motherfucker trying to talk to a motherfucker and you think back to yourself now and be like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, why the fuck was I trying to fuck that bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, because you at a point in your life now where you really think to yourself, I'm too good for people. So when you get to that point and you think back about what you used to do, man, you'll be a fucking shame of yourself. Like, man, what the? Bro, I could think about some shit I done did back in my day where I was like, what the fuck was I thinking?
See, that's the thing though, Joe. Like when it comes to I'm not ashamed of a fat, ugly motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
see,
ain't
I
going,
don't look,
bro.
look.
I ain't going.
This was my thing back in the day, bro. I did not have a problem with fucking fat ugly motherfuckers. I had a problem with niggas seeing me and knowing that I did it. So you know what I'm saying? You wasn't finna catch me at the movies.
They only
Hey,
okay
yeah,
out of
you
town,
wasn't
bro.
finna catch me out in the movie theater with a bugaboo. You know what I'm saying, or something like that. You weren't gonna never catch me like I knew D was with that ugly mother. You weren't gonna catch me like that. But D was with that ugly motherfucker though, on the low.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, yeah, you're right. But if I was a single guy, you wouldn't you wouldn't catch me with that right now. Like it couldn't.
Yeah, yes, yeah. See, it's
Like
discipline for sure.
my appetite don't call for that now. Like
You do call for that. You just said you a nasty motherfucker.
no fuck, no the fuck it won't. No, no. I'm talking about a fat ugly
Oh,
motherfucker. That don't call for that type
oh
of shit no
yeah,
more.
yeah. No,
It don't. Like
yeah. I
I'm
can't do.
cool.
I can't do that today.
Right. Even
You
if
know what I'm saying?
like if I was single, man, you couldn't pay me. Like, nah, I'm good, sweetheart. Mm-mm.
Yeah, me too. Cause like even if I was single, because I can't waste these last few. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can't waste these last few on no booger bass, bro.
It ain't even about that with me. It's just that nah. I feel like females feel now. What give you the audacity to think that I will mess with you? I feel like that now.
I always felt like that. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
I ain't always felt
That's
like that,
why.
bro.
That's why I was like, man, you better not tell nobody. I was like, Smokey, don't ever come around here.
On the real, that shit crazy, but that motherfucker. But even though through all of that shit, this motherfucker might get off, bro.
Yeah, fuck yeah. He gonna he I think so. A lot of people a lot of people don't believe it, man, because you know what I'm saying, the way the way it sounds, you know what I'm saying, the way it sounds in the media is just
That's not what he being tried on. That's what
yeah,
people gotta realize.
yeah,
He's not getting tried on how he look as a man. He's getting tried on sex trafficking, racketeering, and I forget that third charge, but he's getting tried on something that they have to prove. And the crazy thing is this: public perception is what's going to matter in this case because the public is going to decide if he's guilty or not. It's the public perception. It's the people that walks the world. It's not no lawyers. It's not no judges. It's not none of that. It's the people that walk the earth every day. And the crazy thing is if you listen to lawyers, if you listen to the people that's following this stuff, and you listen to lawyers, all lawyers are saying Diddy is going to fall. Every person that's public perception is saying they don't have a case. And if we saying it, you best believe them jurors are saying it because it's all about public perception. You have to understand that. And that's why I think he might get off because if everybody out here that's watching this case is saying, dude, y'all not making a case. When they go inside that jury room and they say, give us a verdict, everybody in there is going to be thinking the same thing that they didn't present a case to say that he was doing what he did. And me personally, I think he's a scumbag, dude. I think he should be in jail for beating that girl the way he did or treating that girl the way he did. I don't think Diddy should get out of jail. But if I was a juror, I would be like, y'all is not pleading, y'all is not doing good at all. If I was sitting there, I'd be like, y'all not doing good at all. Because like I
yeah,
said at the beginning of the pod, I said if we taking score, it's just the second day. Diddy up 2-0.
yeah. Because it's been instances, bro, like where it was like a disturbance or whatever, wherever they were, and Cassie called security and asked Diddy to leave, and they made Diddy leave on a certain occasion. So it can be looked at, that was her opportunity to get out and leave right then and there. You got away. You could have got away right then and there. Um, but his
That's his personal.
attorneys, hey bro, his attorney is gonna argue that, you know what I'm saying, they fought hard to stay together, and love and conflict was intertwined in their relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what his lawyers is gonna, you know what I'm saying, gonna be saying. And honestly, if you take the emotions out of it, that's the way it looks.
I want to ask you something. I mean, what you think about this? Do you think they actually talked to this male stripper? Do you think the defense actually cross-examined him, like
They
before they
did.
put? Well, how the fuck do you put him on the stand?
Hey, again, I think that they still just pulling at the heartstrings,
Because
bro.
this is
Thinking
my
they
thing.
thinking that's gonna work, man.
In they open statement, they said. In they open statement, they said you are going to hear that Diddy made this man pee on Cass. If that's the case, why did this dude come up and say something totally different? They must didn't ask him everything in that when they was cross examining him, bro.
Hey, bro, I seen something. They said that Diddy's attorney said, "Your Honor, there was no." I'm reading it verbatim. Your Honor, there was no conspiracy here. He was paying different men for their time and expertise, just like just like porn actors or services like Hulkamania or Cowboys for Angels. You can pay for time and experiences. That's what Mr. Sean Combs was doing.
They might beat this shit, bro.
I know that's you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like everybody, you know,
Because everybody is going off of what I just said. He's a
yeah,
scumbag. Do I believe he beat that girl? Do I believe he was doing stuff? But that is not what they're trying him for. That's what's going to hurt them. Because I truthfully believe that they built this whole case on a testimony of Cass. And I
hmm,
feel like they going strictly off that. And I think once that fucking domino falls and it doesn't fucking work, they gonna start reaching. And I think that's when this
hmm,
shit gonna blow up in their face. Because I think the defense is going to chew her alive when they get to talk to her.
hmm,
Because all she's gonna have, unless she got some, because they only gonna play the video to try to make Puff Daddy look more and more like an animal. But the defense already said, we know that he's a freaky dude. We know that he like doing this stuff. We know his sexual preferences. We know this.
hmm.
But this is not what he's on trial for. And as long as they keep saying that this is not what he's on trial for, sex trafficking and like steering a fucking enterprise. If y'all can't prove him, if you can't prove him guilty of that, you have to say that he's innocent.
I agree.
And it's gonna be man, bro. They finna put Diddy freaky ass right back into the world. He finna get out here and act even worse. That motherfucker finna get out here and act crazy. Cause you know the last thing you could do with a motherfucker with money and make them feel like they powerful is to make them feel even more untouchable. Man, look,
Big facts. So, all right, that's it for that. You know what I'm saying in the Diddy situation. You know what I'm saying. My last on that is if he did that shit, put that motherfucker under the jail. If they can prove he did, put that motherfucker under the jail. But if he didn't do it, if this is a situation of him just being a extra freaky man, you know what I'm saying, ain't no crime in that. Let him
what
go.
what do you think? Do you think that's what it is, or do you think he actually did this?
Look, let me tell you, and this is just my opinion, and you know, my opinion don't mean shit. I think I think she was with the shit. I think that she was just as freaky as he was, and that's that. I mean, the physical stuff. If he, you know what I'm saying, he ain't on trial for beating her. So you know what I'm saying. We don't even. We can we can stop talking about that. She got 30 million for that. It wasn't him admitting guilt or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Who knows? But that part of the case is closed. Now it's all about if this lady was being sex trafficked. I can't wait to see how
And
it
that's
unfolds.
I can't either because I'm with you. I'm with you. I really believe she was with the shits. I think she was with the shits. And when uh, when when the civil suit went through and he paid her off, other people start coming out because they wanted money too, and it made it bigger than what it was. And now these people that came out can't even be found.
Hmm.
They built the whole case off of Cassidy, and I think it's gonna blow up in their face because I believe, like you said, I'm with you. I believe that she was with the shits just as much as him, and she was being very misleading to them. And I think that shit gonna blow up in their face.
C say, what about Smokey Robinson? You know what? See, honestly, man, I ain't even looked into it that much because I've been so looking at the Diddy situation. I don't know about Smokey, but shit, I hope Smokey end up coming out of this looking good. I know there's been a couple people saying, you know what I'm saying, he did some freaky shit to them, but again, I'm all for these men and women, not just women. You know what I'm saying? When you come out with these charges, prove it. It for me, um, I hate when it's a situation where somebody coming out with some years later and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, people always give them the excuse. I was scared. That person might have been scared or something like that. Man, call the police. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, call the police, bro. Like, we got to
You could
stop.
get away. Yeah, you could get away.
Yeah, you got to.
Especially because they even asked her like,
You
how
rich
did
and
Diddy used to
famous.
right, and how did he used to get you? And she said, well, we stayed close by each other. That means that y'all didn't even stay in the same house. And for him to be sending people to come get you and stuff, that means you was coming willingly. Because
It,
you
it,
could have just easily got home and called the police and told the police, look, this man is doing this to me and stuff like that. Me personally, if that's the trainer, I believe they just wanted some bread. They got these three, this gonna be their third kid, and they needed some bread. She probably ain't got no money like that no more. And was like, hey, we should just say Diddy was doing this to you and stuff like that. And he very well may was, getting them. But the crazy thing is you never like the young Miami chick, like she said it wasn't shit like that happening with her. You see, she ain't on trial and shit about the shit.
mm-hmm,
Like, and let's be frank, let's be real. We talking about Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy is 50, 55 years old.
mm-hmm.
Puff Daddy been rich since he was 18. It should be way more victims. It should be way more victims. It should be way more females that's looking to cash out, get some money, win some money. So I don't know. But like you say, I go to the next subject.
Yeah, hey Joe say you going to the first Diddy party when he get out.
Say I'm going to the first
Hey,
Diddy
hey
party.
Joe, I mean, hey Jeff, boy, it ain't gonna never be another Diddy party ever. C said, like with Bill Cosby, any woman going to a hotel after hours to meet up with a married man. Come on, man. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. You know what it is when you going to meet up uh, with a married dude. But yeah, man, we gonna going on into the the next joint, man. Hold on. And the next one is the draft lottery yesterday, bro. The Dallas Mavericks won the draft lottery after trading Luka Doncic to the Lakers. They had the Mavericks had a 1.8% chance of getting the number one overall pick in the draft. And it just so happens that the Dallas Mavericks traded away their superstar player, Luka Doncic, for basically nothing to the. Well, I ain't, let me hold on. Let me not say nothing. It was Anthony Davis, um, and then they traded him for Anthony Davis, which probably wasn't a even a fair exchange or whatever. And then they mysteriously wind up with the number one overall pick in the draft, bro. Like, who got the number one overall pick with such low odds? You had the Bulls when they got Derrick Rose, and you had the Knicks when they got Patrick Ewing, and now the Dallas Mavericks getting the number one overall pick. That shit is kind of insane to me. You know what I'm saying? The NBA is so fucking rigged and full of it. It's crazy. Joe, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Do you think the fix was in with that shit, bro?
Um, uh, I wouldn't say the fix is in because the reason I won't say that is don't tell me that the NBA is WWE, bro. Don't do that. Like if it come out that the NBA is WWE, it's gonna be tough, bro. Like I couldn't deal with that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like um, keep some realistic about you know sports. You gotta stop calling it sports entertainment because humans already know what entertainment means. And for this, for them to get that number one pick, it's crazy because 1.8%, bro. Like I think what's name had a 30 some percent chance, didn't they? Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's crazy. And Utah, I think Utah fell out of the top five, didn't they?
Yeah. So now you watch what what I'm saying. Dallas Mavericks. I mean, Utah Jazz gonna get the number one pick next year.
If they do that, then it's just blankly that they don't give a fuck about the consumers, and we gonna do what the fuck we want to do. That'll be tough.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be tough. So, but it's kind of crazy. I feel like some definitely got to be up, but it's I would wish to think that it ain't.
Yeah, I think it's definitely something up. C said, "Would you trade the number one pick for Giannis?" Man, I
No.
see. I've been seeing that shit floating around. I don't think that that's even like possible. Like the salaries got to match up. It ain't just the number one pick. It got to be some motherfucking contracts, some contracts involved. And Giannis is a what I'm saying, a maxed out player, so they would have to give up something more than the number one overall pick for Giannis. And what do you want back?
They can make it happen.
What do you want back though? What do you want back? That nobody the whole crippling your franchise of giving up a series of first round picks. You know what I'm saying? Teams like Phoenix has fucked up and done that well as to No team will ever do that again. You know what I'm saying? Trade 5 first round picks and all that kind of old crazy shit. Ain't no team gonna do that no more. It's gonna have to be some players involved. Now, with that being said, who they gonna give them? Who they gonna give up that make decent money? Clay. You know what I'm saying? No, nobody wants him. At least Milwaukee don't. If I'm trading for Giannis, um, I got to get back. I got to get back a lot of players. You know what I'm saying? Young players. But I wouldn't make that trade though. Giannis would have to come to me via free agency or something. I wouldn't. I'm not. I ain't trading the number one overall pick for him. Yeah, hey, NBC gave Mike a bag. You know, if they got Mike, you know what I'm saying, locked in to do some commentating. That's kind of crazy because if Tom Brady got that bag, that crazy bag, Mike got one. Mike don't even do all them interviews like that. He definitely gonna be making more than Tom Brady.
Who might?
Yeah,
Most definitely. Most
yeah. See, it
definitely.
it i- it is possible, but what I'm saying is it's just gonna take more than the number one pick to make it happen. It won't just be that number one pick. So, man, Jalen Brunson, bro. I mean,
What about him?
Jason Tatum, torn Achilles. You know what I'm saying? He already had surgery today. He probably gonna miss all
All
the
the
next.
next year.
Yep,
Yeah.
probably gonna miss all
Yeah,
the
it's,
next
it's over
season.
with for him for next year. It's over
Yeah.
with for Boston franchise. It's over with for for them to try to win. It's over with.
How you think it's over with? And then, dude,
It's over,
26
bro.
or something.
It's over with, bro. He's not gonna never be the same no more. Ever.
He he don't play with. He don't play. Hey, them torn
He's
ace,
not a
them
he's
Achilles,
not a
bro.
he's not a
He,
good shooter. He's
he
not
ain't
a he's not a
explosive. He
he's
ain't.
not a
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. He's not a
Now,
very good shooter. He's not an explosive player, but he a player that plays off of movement. He's not gonna be able to move like he wants to no more.
man, there's been a bunch of people came back from that. Times done changed.
Bro, it's over with, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's damn near over with, bro. I feel sorry for the man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel sorry for the man, but they gonna have to shorten the NBA season, bro.
Man, them niggas sitting out game. I don't. They don't need to shorten the season, bro.
They need to do something, bro, because everybody's getting hurt now. There's people getting hurt every fucking week, bro, and it's crazy. With Jason Tatum, Steph, um, Tatum now, Garland, Mobley, they all was hurt. LeBron was hurt. Like,
Hey, I'm gonna go back to a question that C put up a while back. He said this one we was talking about the Diddy shit. He said in other news, is Halliburton Brunson still overrated?
he said, what?
Is Halliburton and Brunson still overrated?
Yes,
Joe, you tripping, man.
yes.
Man, you tripping, bro.
I told you how I judge superstars, bro.
Hey, overrated. Hey, Halliburton a lot of shit, but overrated.
He's
Uh,
overrated, bro. Did they win tonight?
I ain't even watching. Yeah, Cleveland eliminated.
They is.
Yeah.
Mm.
AC said he had also had stated that Randall would be an X factor in this series.
And what series?
Minnesota. Julius Randall, I'm assuming he talking about.
Come on, man. We is not finna judge this damn Warriors series and try to act like Julius Randle and the fucking Minnesota Timberwolves is really doing something. The one game that Steph played, they was down by 25 when Steph was in the game. Like we gotta like we gotta cut it out, man.
Yeah,
This wouldn't even be a series if Steph was playing.
yeah, I gotta agree with you on that, bro. I don't I don't think I don't think Minnesota would have beat Golden State. You know what I'm saying? But I think the Western Conference Finals is happening right now with OKC and Denver.
Yep.
I think whoever wins that series is going to the finals. Honestly, if I had my pick, I would want Denver to win because I don't want no Oklahoma City in the finals, bro.
You don't want OKC in the finals?
Mm-mm. No,
Who
don't
winning
let
right now?
I want I want Westbrook to get a motherfucking another ring, bro. I mean,
Another?
I mean not another, but let Westbrook get a ring and Joker get another one. Denver up two at halftime. It's 54-64. 56-54. Denver up two. Indiana beat them 114 to 105. Halliburton had 31. 6 for 10 from the 3 point line. I don't know. Keep on saying Shorty overrated, bro.
Yeah.
Keep on saying that shit. Keep on saying Jalen Brunson overrated, and he study giving
You say
motherfuckers
what now?
everything. Keep saying Brunson overrated, and he keep giving motherfuckers them 40 burgers.
He's overrated to me.
Hey, quick question. This for Joe, and this for everybody in the chat. Hey, y'all in the chat, like the stream for me too, man. Hit the like. Hit the like for me. Um Also, I got a question for y'all. And I don't want to sound super crazy, man. I just want y'all answer before I give y'all mine. I already know Joe answer, but I'm gonna let Joe still give his answer. Has Jalen Brunson passed Carmelo Anthony in New York Knicks lore in history? I would like to know. Y'all put that in the chat for me, bro. If you think yes or no uh has Jalen Brunson passed Carmelo Anthony in New York Knicks history and lore? I I would love for one of y'all to answer before I give my take on that. Joe, you want to give yours? Go ahead.
Hell no. Man, Brunson, bro, we gotta stop hyping this man up, bro.
Joe,
What up?
how many playoff series Carmelo Anthony won in New York?
Series?
Yeah.
Uh, shit. I want to say about not that many. I think two. I think he went to the semifinals once against Boston.
Let me
He
see.
went to the Western Conference Finals once too, I think. When
Let
they
me
had
see.
Stoudemire there.
Let me see how many times. He only won 3 series, bro.
How many Jalen Brunson won?
He made more than that. He didn't. Hey, Carmelo Anthony played in 5 playoff series with the Knicks, and he won 3 of them. So let's see how many Jalen Brunson. Let me see.
He trash, bro. I don't know what you like about the man. The man is not good.
Okay, Jeff say yes. Brunson passed Melo. C say if he reaches the finals, yes. And Jeff say Melo was horrible in New York. How many? How many?
Brunson is fucking trash.
Brunson won 3 playoff series last year, Joe.
Say what?
He probably won 3 playoff series last year.
That means he went to the finals and he won 3 playoff series last year.
Okay, well he didn't. He won 2 and
He won one, I think, because I don't think they went to the Western Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Finals last year.
he went to the uh he went to the conference finals in 22. Was that with the Knicks or was that with Dallas?
That was Dallas.
Yeah, I can't.
He ass, bro. He's not that good. Y'all gotta stop hyping this man up.
Oh, he won 5.
With the Knicks, hell no. He won one this year, and I think he won one
Hold
last year.
on. 20 okay, 2023. Let's see. One. Yeah. Yeah, he won one. He won one last year and one this year so far.
Right, so two.
Yeah. Maybe I'm speedballing. But I don't know. His series wins look better than Melo's, bro.
And you could say that now because Melo ain't been in the league in a while. Melo used to
Yeah, he
kill
used
with
to
the
put up
Knicks.
buckets, but you know what I'm saying. They didn't ever win. Yeah, yeah. Jeff say
They
Melo
ain't win a
Melo career
championship.
better than Brunson's overall, but if they hit the finals, definitely yes. Yeah, his of course Brunson ain't no Hall of Famer right now, so you know what I'm saying. I ain't trying to compare their career. I'm just talking about in
He's not going to be a Hall of
I'm just
Famer.
talking about in New York Knicks lore. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, the the this off subject, but the top 5 Chicago Bulls in history for me: Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah, and Ben Gordon.
How about Dennis?
Hell no, Dennis, man, I don't count Dennis as a Bull, bro. Dude was there for 3 years for that three-peat. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't homegrown.
Well, what about Horace then?
Horace ain't over now. One of the niggas I just named.
He's over
Man,
Joakim
get the
Noah.
fuck out of here, man.
And he over Ben
Man, get
Gordon.
Joakim Noah jersey going in the rafters, boy. Is you crazy?
It shouldn't. It shouldn't.
Dude was the heart and soul of those Bulls teams, bro.
And Ding, it should be no. Ding was the heart and soul of their team.
Ding was a big, huge piece, but Joakim Noah was the engine, bro. And he loved that nigga, Mr. Chicago, bro. He definitely his jersey going up in the rafters. Ding
It
Ding
should.
jersey ain't going up in the rafters.
Ben
Of
Gordon's
course
ain't
not.
either.
Of course not. But Ben Gordon was tough. Name me a Bulls player that was better than Ben Gordon after the other than the people I just named.
That was
Yeah.
better.
Who you think should be over Ben Gordon in the top five that I just named?
Uh, I
It got
have
to
to
be
think
somebody
about
that
it.
played because you said Dennis. It got to be somebody that played more than 3 years.
I say Ron Artest.
He ain't play long enough with the Bulls.
How long Ron Artest got drafted by the
Yeah, he
Bulls?
did, but he didn't play with the Bulls long. Him or Elton Brand didn't play here long. They played here like 2 years.
I told you I take Ding over him for sure.
That's arguable. I wouldn't, but that's arguable.
I damn near. Nah, let me. I would have went too far with that.
What you finna say?
I would say I damn near would took Ding over Rose.
Man, yeah, you tripping.
But
Yeah, Artest played
I'm
three
most
three
definitely
years for the
taking him over
Bulls.
Joakim Noah, huh?
Artest played 3 years for the Bulls.
You know who should have been goddamn it on the Mount Rushmore of the Bulls?
Who?
Corey Benjamin. That
Man,
motherfucker.
man, Mount Rushmore of bums.
He should have. He should have. He had talent. Dude had game. Corey Benjamin had game, man. Jordan just fucked him up when he said he could beat Jordan. Jordan came back and whooped him in practice. He ain't been the same since.
C said Jamal Crawford. Jamal Crawford was
Nah,
tough. Well, Jamal Crawford was tough.
Carl Crawford made his name outside of Chicago though.
Yeah, but he was giving motherfucker the business here in Chicago.
I take Ben over him though.
Oh yeah, being gay motherfuckers problems.
Jalen Rose used to kill here too though.
I think he was only here a year though.
Hell no, Jalen Rose was here more than a year.
No, he wasn't,
Cause
bro.
he used to have that. Yes, he was, bro. Cause he used to have that damn celebrity basketball game shit. I went to that shit like 3 times. Jalen Rose was here for like 2 years, 2.5 years.
Mm.
We should have
Man,
had
look,
Melo or T Mac.
look, I got this up on the screen, man. I'm gonna read it to you. It says, Jay Will on. This is a post that Marcus Pfizer put on Facebook today. He said Jay Will is on First Take lying. Rick Brunson did not bring Jalen Brunson to practice. He would get on the flow though. I mean, and he would. He did not bring Jalen to practice, and he would get on the floor with us. So Marcus Pfizer put that post up on Facebook because he say, motherfuckers got to stop getting on these podcasts and embellishing the stories. You know what I'm saying? Because when you think about it, Jalen Brunson, when Jay Will was playing for the Bulls, Jalen Brunson was 4 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you gonna say he said that on First Take this morning, bro? Why you gonna put that out there that he was on? He used to come and play with y'all and practice and all that shit. these celebrities, bro, they gotta stop embellishing these stories. They get on these podcasts and these talk shows and be saying some of the
They
most
trying to keep a
outlandish
job,
shit,
man.
bro.
They trying to keep a job, bro.
Like, man, like a little 5 year old boy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't heard nobody yet say Steph used to come get on the floor and and get buckets. Like, you know, why these niggas be lying, man?
Cause
Damn.
they trying to stay on these doggone platforms, bro. They need stories to tell. They need gimmicks and stories to tell. Gimmicks
You,
and stories.
you
That's exactly
motherfuckers,
why Kendrick Perkins is a clown.
yeah, you motherfuckers did what they did and let that be
Let it
that.
be that. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let that be that, bro.
They
That's
are these motherfucking these athletes now always got to be close to a situation.
mm-hmm.
Like, what is you getting on that line and saying that stuff gonna do?
Facts.
You just want to be close to the situation to make it look like you have the answers or something like that, but you don't.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we should keep you on first take because you have stories about when he used to be at the Brewers games, the Brewers practicing with y'all. But that's somebody that called you out. That's crazy. That Marcus Pfizer did that shit. That's crazy. He said that shit.
Yeah, it is, man.
But you shouldn't be lying though,
You 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 definitely shouldn't be lying.
especially when you know people was there to you know say if you lying or telling the truth.
Yep, C say that's why Jordan coming back.
Man, that's gonna be dope as hell, bro.
It depends on the capacity of what he gonna be, man. You know Mike ain't finna be calling no games, bro. You
Nah,
know
he
what
ain't
I'm
gonna
saying?
call no games. He just gonna be sitting on there talking about the game,
They
like
ain't
what Chuck them do.
they really ain't said what he gonna do. They really, but it ain't gonna be that. Watch, it ain't gonna be what you think it is, because that don't even fit Mike personality. He, you know what I'm saying? He might do some one on one interviews or something. I doubt if he be really critiquing the game.
If he is though, boy, man, look,
Ain't nobody gonna be. He. I don't think he would. I don't think he would do that. It's gonna take away from his mystique. You know what I'm saying? Like
oh, who
you
he
don't.
is,
Yeah, you don't really know what you don't really be knowing what Mike think. You don't really be knowing what Jay Z thinking. All the motherfuckers that people look up to and put on the highest pedestal of their craft or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I doubt if he do that. You know what I'm saying? Because the more access you have to a person, the lower their profile become. And I know he ain't finna
right?
lower his profile.
Exactly.
Yeah. But hey, man, that we gonna wrap up Talk Shit Tuesday, bro. You know what I'm saying? Catch us next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Central Time. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be, cutting up and shit like usual. Appreciate y'all for stopping